In the year 2017, a total of 5,190 construction workers were killed on the job. That averages to 99 per week, or 14 every single day. Construction sites are dangerous in many ways. However, there are 4 hazards on construction sites that are responsible for more fatalities than any others. These are falls, being hit by something, getting squished or caught between something, and electrocution. First, we are going to talk about falls. Falls are the cause of 38.7% of all fatalities recorded on construction sites in the year 2017. OSHA requires tie-offs at 6 foot. Most fall fatalities are the result of no fall protection or inadequate protection. So how do we prevent falls? 1, we must plan. Plan out our equipment and tools that are needed, plan out what personnel are actually required, and plan what materials are needed. We also need to plan for safety precautions and PPE. 2, we need to provide and prepare. Provide the safety equipment and the PPE needed, and take the proper amount of time for setup. And also, we need to train anyone who is unfamiliar with working at heights. Next, we are going to talk about being hit or struck by something. This is the cause of 9.4% of all fatalities on construction sites. So how do we prevent ourselves from being hit or struck by something? We always need to be aware of any hazards before the day starts, as well as the personnel that are present in the area. Eliminate as many equipment hazards as possible. Use signage. Eliminate unnecessary backing of equipment, and eliminate or delay any tasks that are around heavy equipment, if possible. We also need to eliminate the potential of falling objects by removing any tools or materials from high levels whenever possible. When it's not possible to remove them, we need to use tow boards or tie off the equipment. We also need to barricade work zones, especially in dangerous areas where there might be pedestrians. Fences and cones for this purpose are essential. We need to barricade tasks. That means anyone not needed for a certain task should not be in the area of that task. Next, we're going to talk about electrocution, which is the cause of 8.3% of fatalities on the job site. So how do we prevent electrocution on the job site? Well, we always maintain a 10-foot distance from power lines, especially with our equipment. Higher voltage requires further distance. Always call 811 before digging to make sure there are no power lines underneath the ground. Never work on energized equipment. Inspect all of our cords for missing prongs or damage to the insulation. Do not operate equipment in wet conditions. And of course, never work during a storm. Next, we're going to talk about getting caught in between something or getting squished. This accounts for 7.3% of all fatalities on the workplace. So how can we prevent ourselves from being caught and squished? Well, always leave yourself a way out of any situation. Never put yourself in a dangerous position. Be wary of your surroundings at all times. Always wear your PPE. And always wash around heavy equipment, because even with your PPE on, the driver may not always see you. Always remember, not all hazards can be eliminated on every job site, but you can do your part by planning, being alert, and reducing your exposure to those hazards.